She looks like Junko. Don't look that up if you haven't played those games. Ignore what I said.
This game has serious content warnings.
Welcome back to Omori. Last time we played, we fought a lot of bears. And we found out the passcode for this giant statue. And I realized that the statue will probably shoot lasers straight from it, like they tend to do, and that would be down into the vines that we stared into. Felt very dramatic. So, oh no. Oh, that was close. Oh, you can see the tape on its little arms. Horse has unsettling movements. Let's see if I can remember this passcode. An impressive statue of Sweetheart casts a discomforting shadow over the garden. Hi, Sweetheart. What's the password? Okay, sweet jelly-filled donut. Sweet jelly filled donut. You said sweet jelly-filled donut. Fine. Oh. I suppose we were told that there was a passageway. Just the lasers made sense. Are these presents? And a letter? I can't ignore the pots. Even though it's only 2 clams at a time. And 30, of course. Unopened presents are littered across the floor. What is making this stomping? Dear sweetheart, I love you so much. Let us have kids and spend the rest of our lives together. I would like that very much. Thank you. It's like the T-Rex stomping. I don't like it. So are these gifts, like, from fans? So, a thought I had was, if so many of these people are based on real-world people who... And Space Boyfriend was a video game character. Is Sweetheart a video game character too? I'm just not remembering it. Like, it didn't stand out very much. What? Oh, I can buy something. Oh, I have so much money. I have a ridiculous amount of money. Mango smoothie heals 40 juice to all friends. Yeah, I'll get one of those. Tasty soda for thirsty people heals 50% of juice. I have none of those. There's 4 of those. Chicken wing, I have 4. You know what? I'll make it 4 jacks. I have plenty of tofu. So 4 of these. Can't I just use Omori's ability to make someone sad? It sounds so bad. I was complaining before that I didn't have a place to spend my money, and now I do. But then I look at it going, oh, but do I need these things, or do I want these things? I might as well. I feel like there's a boss battle. Like, the stomping. I've spent all of my money now. Like, there's a place to buy stuff. There's a place to heal. This all feels extremely ominous. Like it. Really? What do you have going on, buddy? I can't get to you. Oh. Oh! I thought this was gonna be like someone to talk to, not another bear. It also sounds awful to say I like the bears better when they're sad, but they definitely don't hurt as much. Oh, I found the teddy bear! I think the teddy bear goes to either one of the people in the oasis or one of the people in, like, the cavern area. Okay, so that was different and worth it. Sweetheart, you are my queen. I love you and appreciate everything that you do more than anything. Please respond. These feel like tweets or texts, DMs with, like, how they're spelled. Ah, yes, pickles. Yes, I would like to eat some and heal. Why not? I really like those sweet pickles. Of course I do. The ones that are they the bread and butter ones? Those ones are really good. Feels like a boss battle. Plus we had to save right before. Oh. We finally made our way out. Oh, what's with all these decorations? Also, like, none of these Spratmals are saying anything. It looks like someone is about to get married. That's what I've been saying this whole time. The show is about to start. Let's hide. Are they gonna be willing participants? Are they gonna actually consent in this? Welcome all, welcome all! Today is the most memorable occasion. After 42 seasons, holy cow, of Sweetheart's Quest for Hearts, it is now time to air our final episode. It has been a stupendous... It has been a run. Thank you all for your viewership. For as long as we have been on air, we have rigorously looked for a perfect suitor for our beloved Sweetheart. And each time, regretfully, Sweetheart was unable to find her one true love. Well, I mean, I wonder why. But this time, we believe that we have truly outdone ourselves. This is the moment to end all moments. History begins here. I mean, history couldn't have happened before if there were 42, 43 seasons. Dim the lights, please. The final episode begins now. Let us commence the wedding! I've watched a lot of Game of Thrones, and I don't have faith in weddings. As far as in media anymore. Please welcome to the aisle, Sweetheart's perfect suitor. Perfect suitor is sugar. That is, Sweetheart. Yes, it's true. Now you've seen everything. The answer has been obvious all along. The only suitor magnificent enough for Sweetheart is Sweetheart. Is Sweetheart herself. That laugh. I love it. I think she loves it too. Silence! Ooh. Let us begin the ceremony. How are you going to do this? You're breaking all of the, like, very traditional wedding things. Not saying that you have to, like, have a very traditional wedding by any means, but you're leaning into the very traditional thing while not. So how is this gonna work? Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today. Oh, Cal, don't draw attention to yourself right now, please. Sweetheart's marrying herself, that's so lame. No, I mean, like, to love yourself is not lame. It's very different than what you might see normally. Don't laugh, Cal. I actually feel kind of bad for her. Now, does anyone object to this holy matrimony? Oh, please don't say anything. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Oh, please don't. In that case, by the power vested in me, I now pronounce you sweetheart and sweetheart. You may now kiss the... Don't be Captain Spaceboy. I object. Stop this wedding immediately. Oh. Where is this going? Don't do this, sweetheart. This wedding is a sham. Loving yourself is one thing, but this is taking it way too far. I suppose there's an argument that can be said for, like, is this truly loving yourself? Like, if you are truly loving yourself, do you really need to make it a wedding that everybody has to see? Because loving yourself is something that's much more internal, meaning other people don't have to see it. I mean, people would see the end result, right? We might act differently, we might make different choices if we truly love ourselves. I suppose that's an argument that could be made here. Is this truly loving yourself if you're making an entire wedding out of it? Because at that point, it almost seems like you want people to see it. Not you again! How dare you step foot back in here? Guards! Guards! Sweetheart, you're making a mistake. You can't just marry yourself. There's someone out there for you. I know it. I think there's also this idea of, if we truly love ourselves, do we need someone out there for us? Or, like, do we need to be in a relationship? Not that I'm saying we can't want a relationship or we can't be in a relationship, but I think sometimes there's this difference between wanting these things versus feeling like we need these things. Aubrey, what are you doing? She's going to send us to the dungeon again. You understand nothing, random hero fan. I was a young princess once. I, too, once thought there was someone out there for me in the universe. But that's all in the past now. So, was Sweetheart just as broken up about the breakup with Captain Space Boyfriend as they were? I no longer believe in true love. I'll never love anyone else ever again. The only person I'm going to love from now on is myself. Now, guards, seize her. Nero, I don't think this is a good idea. Sweetheart, listen to me. You don't have to do this. What's this? Could it be? Hero! My hero has come for me. I mean, I feel like if Sweetheart was truly... Like, Sweetheart is basically saying, like, I do love myself. But if you truly do love yourself, I don't feel like you would immediately have that kind of reaction where it's like, oh my gosh, you've come to save me. Granted, these are characters in a video game, right? Oh, my sweet hero, I knew you wouldn't leave me alone like this. How you sway me with your words. Although it may be over between us, my heart has not yet forgotten you. And it's fair, we don't get over people immediately. Or things, or anything. I will give you one last chance. Marry me, hero, here and now. Do so, and I will let you and your fans live. Fans? Not friends. Does Sweetheart not have friends? Wait, what? I can't do that, that's crazy. What's this? You reject me? Again? Ooh, that doesn't feel great. How could this be? I don't understand. I don't think this is gonna go very well. So Sweetheart's heart has been broken. Not only by her ex, but also, like, she's been searching actively for someone else to care for. 43 seasons, like, repeatedly, who knows how long. Finally finds Hero, and Hero just rejects her constantly. And, like, they can't communicate well about why this is happening. That has to hurt. And this is, I feel like, a good example of how there can be two very valid but different sides to a conversation, right? Sweetheart it can still be hurt by the fact that she's being rejected, but also like the choices that she's making are not so great. So Hero rejecting her is also pretty valid. Uh-oh. Now you've done it. Yes, I see everything clearly now. I'll admit it. I was wrong about you, Hero. I thought you were a worthy companion, but it seems you are jealous of me just like everyone else. Yes, that must be it. It seems like Sweetheart 2 is like deflecting and saying, it can't be that I'm making choices that aren't so great. No. Everybody's just jealous. Because it's really hard to admit that maybe we have a part to play in things. So sometimes those kinds of defense mechanisms pop up. My dazzling looks, my charm, my smile, my gregarious personality. It must be so difficult for you to even stand in my presence. Well, there's no need to despair anymore. I will end your suffering personally. Is this a magical girl transformation? Farewell, miserable peons. I'll lock you up in the dungeon forever. Is that also a mace with a heart? Like a heart-shaped mace? She looks like Junko. Don't look that up if you haven't played those games. Ignore what I said if you haven't played those games. This music. It's very different. It feels slower than the other battle music we've had. And also... Oh, never mind. Then the music picks up. I also don't feel like she has emotions. Impacting her right now? I like this music. It's interesting, because Captain Space Boyfriend was like, he was angry. Maybe all the battles that I've had with the bears will help. We'll see how hard she hits, and then we'll find out how hard we hit. Now she's sad. And she's happy, thinking about her many talents. So we see, so what, it goes happiness and then ecstatic. I don't think we've seen what's beyond that. I also forget what happiness does. I remember the angry bears hit harder than the sad bears, but I forget what each emotion specifically does. Other than two, you don't get as much money from sad creatures. All of this sounds really bad out of context. It's pointless, you fools. You cannot dampen my positive energy. Is that toxic positivity? I feel like I'm hearing toxic positivity. She became happy. Yeah, like that feels like the definition of it, where there's not exactly happiness going on, but you're forcing the happiness because you don't want to deal with what's underneath. She can no longer become sad or angry. Okay. You dare raise your fist at me? Technically, we have raised a head, a knife, a ball, and a frying pan at you. So technically, no. Fools, you should be groveling on your knees. Rude. She hits us with a mace and then Aubrey's like, I'm not taking any of that, I'm just gonna hit you with my head. That's not the definition of hard-headed, I don't know what is. I also love the idea of her hitting Aubrey with her mace, and Aubrey's like, I'm just gonna hit a rubber band in your eye. Oh, my beauty and grace is boundless and everlasting. It's a shame that you won't be able to enjoy it for much longer. Ecstatic. Oh yeah, that's after happiness. I'm just not used to actually seeing it happen, so the different filter, the fuzziness, graininess that comes up is different than what I'm used to. Oh, she made us all angry. That's what that did. So Aubrey's real darn pissed there. So... No, she can't become sad, but I want Omori to be sad again. Or... No. I was like, or I can use one of those, like, poetry book things, but... Rude. Oh, maybe I'll actually get to do the all-out attack. I see we're still standing. Some of us. Cockroaches are resilient, I suppose. It feels like you're also insulting yourself because you wanted to marry Hiro, who you are now calling a cockroach. Sweetheart became manic. Oh. Ooh, homemade jam does a lot more healing than just like regular jam. She keeps missing, so I keep not getting that energy point. I still haven't seen it. No, is this what they call defeat? I cannot accept this. I will not accept this. You're nothing but a bunch of lowly peasants. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I also leveled up from you. Ooh, enchant. Sounds like a very charming thing. How could this be? You're all nothing. How dare you defy me? Throw them in the dungeon. Guards. Guards. He was like, I don't want nothing to do with this. It's over, sweetheart. The wedding is canceled. No, I cannot accept this. Just leave me alone. With the car beep. My sweetheart! Oh, my sweetheart. Am I so relieved that I made it in time. You must stop this madness at once. Captain Spaceboy? You idiot. I thought I told you to never show your face in front of me again. Oh, sweetheart. My sweetheart. My sweet jelly-filled donut. Please look into your heart and give me another chance. I should not have kept you waiting all those days. You know how earlier I was like, don't be Captain Space Boyfriend. This is playing out like such a drama. What are you doing? I'm sorry I didn't do this sooner. Marry me, sweetheart, right here on this very stage. You've also kind of shown this relationship like it's on again and off again. And so it's kind of like have whatever made it so they broke up in the first place, has that been resolved? Oh my, this is all so sudden. How romantic. Because I mean, even in movies, sometimes these really romantic movies aren't showing the healthiest relationships. They're not actually something that we should aspire to. Sproutwell Mike, I order you to marry us immediately. Yes, at once, my liege. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to... Oh, forget the formalities, Mike. True love cannot wait. Yes, my princess. By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you sweetheart and space husband. You may now kiss the bride. Censored. Wait, that gets censored. That, of all things in this game, that gets censored and not like, I don't know, he's stabbing himself in the white space? Oh, sweetheart, let us travel the universe together and leave all this behind. Yes, yes, my husband, I will go anywhere with you, or anywhere as long as it is with you. Let us take leave, my sweetheart. We have been apart for much too long. Come, my ship awaits. Yes, of course, my dear. But first, there's one last thing I must do. Sproutwall Mike, hand me the button. And once, my queen. We won't need all this anymore. I'm ready now, dear. You have all those people, though, or Sproutmoles, still there, like in the dungeon at your castle. At long last, we can be together. Come, my queen, our chariot awaits. Are you going with them, Sproutmole Mike? Or are you just seeing them off? Okay, well. So much for a happy ending. I don't think this is gonna end well at all. Yeah. Yeah, I guess this was a complete waste of time. Your bond with your friends became stronger. Everyone's follow-up moves improved. Basil? What's the matter, Omori? Is there something wrong? No. Oh, it's like Inception. A dream within a dream. You can't run. A long way down. Do you want to jump? Oh, there's all these, like, fear eyeballs. I hope this isn't an important choice. I don't know how many important choices there are. That's... I hope it's not that long of a way down. Are you alone, Omori? Don't be alone. Don't like the times when you're alone. What? Are these the same flowers that were around Basil's grandma? A white egret orchard. In the language of flowers, it symbolizes the phrase, "My thoughts will follow you into your dreams." Oh. Oh, that's a spider web. I was like, why did I stop? I was distracted by the sound. Find a book of interest. Read an excerpt. One by one, they fell asleep on the car ride home. It was a long day at the beach, after all, and everyone was exhausted. Blank was the first one to nod off, then the rest. As the sun set over the freeway, Blank's head accidentally drooped into Blank's shoulder. The sudden jolt wakes him, but he doesn't dare open his eyes. He pretends to be asleep and steadies his breathing. He listens to the sound of the road. He feels the soft sun resting on his skin, and the slight tinge of pain on his nose from tomorrow's sunburn. He is happy, very, very happy. And he makes a vow to himself that no matter what, he will remember this moment forever. Is this Sunny? He knew this. I wonder if Sunny knew about the flower stuff before all this. Or if this only appears because we had that conversation with Basil. The stairs. Okay. Now every time in this game I look at stairs a little differently. Find a book of interest. Read an excerpt? Yeah. A puddle of juice sinks into the carpet. Hovering above is no other than blank, holding an open juice box. He looks around at his friends, who are all wearing the same face of disappointment. He lets out a guilty chuckle. In what seems like less than a second, Blank disappears out the front door. A tiny black kitten makes her way through the stain, leaving sloppy wet tracks all across the carpet. So this is Sunny and his friends. Blank's face turns red and yells for Blank, but Blank is already gone. Blank hands Blank some wet paper towels. It looks like they're the only adults here. And if they don't clean this up soon, the carpet is going to stain. They'll have to deal with Blank later. So someone spilled juice? Or juice isn't always juice here, right? This is through the eyes of the child. So juice isn't always juice. Because there are those comments in the castle where it's like, juice is not watermelon juice. This is not fruit juice. So like, was it wine or was it actually juice? And then someone ran out of the room and they went after them. Or they were going to later once it was cleaned up. Find a book of interest, read an excerpt. It was a hot summer day, and all Blank could think about was why they couldn't do this tomorrow. The backyard was a mess. Planks of wood were strewn about the area. Paint stains blotched the grass thanks to Blank and Blank's work. All day, Blank watched Blank lug planks of wood back and forth from his dad's pickup truck. He watched Blank hammer his fingers over and over and made note that over an hour had passed since Blank had climbed down her ladder. Only her, so Aubrey. I will be their moral support, Blank thought, as he sat sleepily in the shade of his favorite tree. Of course he knew this wouldn't be the case. Soon his friends will be asking for his help and he won't be able to refuse. The treehouse is for everyone, so it's only fair that everyone puts some work into it. Wait. We haven't seen into anybody's backyard yet, but Sunny refuses to go into his own backyard. So is that because there's a treehouse there? Blank knows this and agrees, but reluctantly. He slides up and wobbles his way to the mess. He knows he should put in his fair share. It just had to be on the hottest day of summer. I also realized that these books and these like excerpts and these glances into their lives are the only ones that are like, I want to say third person perspective, but it's different, right? It's actually described. When we're actually playing the game, we have a character who knows what's happened and we're piecing it together, whereas that book is written in the moment and it's being described to us in the current moment. We're not catching up, which is different. Whoa! That was good. I'm assuming that's Mari. You find a book of interest, read an excerpt. This year, Blank was lucky enough to get assigned to a desk next to the small window. Every day during class, Blank would gaze listlessly through the opening, at the shadows of the trees and the clouds creeping overhead. His mind drifted elsewhere, into his own worlds, his own stories, his own adventures. So, was Sunny like a daydreamer? Where, like, maybe he wanted to write books or video games or things like that. So it's like these things in this dream world were a product of that already, and then the trauma just made it so real life was so scary that then he already had this world created that he just retreated to. He had a habit of doing this. It was easy for him to get lost. Today was the same as any other. Blank stared vacantly out the small window as the clouds passed one by one. Suddenly a hand playfully slaps his back, slapping him out of his reverie. Blank looks away from the opening. Blank smiles. He motions that class is over and that it's finally time for lunch. It's pizza day today. They need to bolt to the cafeteria before it's all gone. I mean, when I was in school, pizza day was always the best day, but like cafeteria pizza is still not the same as like real pizza. Better, not the same. Blank's stomach growls. That sounds like Sunny. He looks at the small window one last time. He would have to continue his adventure another day. A spider sound effect. Did I miss something I was supposed to have seen? What are you? Some mass? I also noticed when I commented earlier that I'm starting to see stairs differently. It's like the game is trying to train you to have some anxiety with stairs. Like you as a player. It's like you are starting to associate stairs with anxiety. Like yourself, because so many scary things in the game tend to happen with scares. So many scary things in the game tend to happen with stairs. English. But this part of the game, it has this calm music, and you keep going down the stairs without very many scary things happening, and I'm wondering if that's building up to a bigger scare because we've been lulled into this false sense of security. The stairs. I could be very wrong about that, but that's something that I noticed, that we've gone down so many stairs in this part of the game right here that don't have a lot of, you know, anxiety type things. It doesn't have those scary black lines, which is very different from all the other times we've gone up or down stairs in the game. Granted, this is Omori, and the other times that there's been a lot of fear type stuff with stairs, it's been sunny. But there always seems to be this pattern with stairs. To the point where I'm sitting here as a player going like, oh, stairs, like, let's not. You find a book of interest. Read an excerpt. Yes. How would I choose no? It's sunset. A strange statue watches over the hidden lake. It might have meant something significant in the past, but time has made its engravings illegible. Either way, it doesn't matter to the company visiting it today. They're only here to use it as a diving board. The brothers take turns jumping off the statue. So Hiro and Kel. Blank jumps first, then Blank. Then Blank again, then Blank again. The brothers gleefully urge Blank to join them, and after some careful thought, Blank warily agrees. Blank shuffles up to the statue and looks down at the moving water. You can hear his heartbeat. So this is Sunny, because Sunny has that fear with water. And heights. A diving board, depending on how high it is. There's some natural bodies of water near me that are like very high up, like diving off a cliff kind of a thing. You can hear his heartbeat, so that's like when the fear lines appear. His ears begin to ring. His legs feel as if they would give out at any time. He tries to focus on his breathing. He feels something crawling on his shoulder. Ooh, ah. Nope. And his eyes fly open to meet those of a black spider. So these are like all the fears. There was the fear of water. There's the fear of heights. There's the fear of spiders. There's probably other fears that like maybe I'm not thinking of at the moment. It's all kind of personified in this one moment. In an instant, Blank loses all sense and hurls himself into the lake. Ooh. Water fills his nose. That's not great. He exerts his limbs, but the water is stronger. He is too weak, too helpless. Oh. Or that is what he believes. Blank shuts his eyes and waits for the brothers to save him. So sad. Like, to have such a scary thing happen, and then to jump at an inopportune time, and then to have something very physical hit you like that. Like, I actually pictured, like, a belly flop, where, like, you physically have the wind knocked out of you. I was anticipating something else on the stairs. Ah, there's nothing else here. Oh, L! Oh, 7 keys left in the door? I want to check this side, though. The light? You find a book of interest. Read an excerpt. Everyone is over again today. The special occasion is Saturday morning. From 7 a.m. to 11 a.m., a group of 6 friends eat a delicious homemade breakfast and watch TV together. It's the most enjoyable part of every week. Blank looks at the clock. 8 a.m. 2 hours left. He would be able to watch with everyone else until 10 a.m. when his tutor arrives. Oh, I was like, why are you looking at the time? Blank grimaces. What he thought would be a rewarding hobby has been nothing more than a nuisance. Are you talking about the violin? Like you have a violin tutor? Instead of watching the shows with the rest of his friends, he'll be the only one to miss out. If only he could watch the last hour with everyone else. Well, and this kind of thing is really hard too, because then we spend the entire time watching the clock instead of enjoying the time that we actually have, which is another way that anxiety can also show up for us. We don't enjoy the moment that we have with anything. We spend so much time just focusing on the future, things that could happen in the future, will happen in the future, that kind of thing. If only he didn't have to play violin. What? Something opened. Piano? With basil? Eyes are unsettling in that blackness. What's this back here? Nothing? A jump rope? Some delicious fruit? You feel better. Okay, so we're not healed. We didn't get the little chime, but we feel better. Mari's picnic basket. Did it always say Mari? Now I'm just like watching for everything. I'm so used to the little doodle-doo-doo-doo that didn't pop up. Our grand piano, the word Omori, is etched across the center. Why would that happen? Sunny didn't play the piano, right? And Omori wasn't like a real world thing. Okay, so there's this stuff off to the right. And something opened. Why are there the shadows? Street. Well, we got the letter. I don't know if I should go through this door. I don't want to accidentally progress it when I don't want to. Part of this shelf has been cleared out. There's a hole here. Look into the hole. I thought it was a door that we could go through. Oh, basil. That's not so. Don't forget, it's in the toy box. Oh, god damn it. Do I have to? Oh, man. A heartbeat sound. It's very unsettling. L is far below a big stage. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Oh. Something delaying? Black? Huh. Please respect the content warning. Buddy. Like reliving that again and again and again. Not great. 2 days left. Hi, Sunny. How's your dream? Shit. I don't like that knock. Hey, Sunny, it's Mommy. Cal, can you please wait? Are you doing okay? You haven't been answering my calls or responding to my voicemails. If you keep ignoring me, I'll start to get worried again. Again? I hope you're pacing your chores. I'm not doing them at all. I don't think even I could finish everything in one day. Did you end up visiting Cal? If not, it's alright. I understand. Just take things at your own pace. By the way, can you check the closet downstairs and see if there's anything you want to keep? We'll probably just throw away whatever you don't want anymore. There's only 2 days left before I come to pick you up. Okay, that's it for now. Mommy loves you. Bye, honey. I'm not gonna do the chore. How are you doing today, Sunny? Doing pretty good? Okay. Oh my god, Kel. Chill. This room? No. Okay, okay. Oh. Kel. Oh, I'm trying, okay? Hello, hello, Sunny, are you there? I hardly open up my door when someone pounds on it, but even I would have opened up the door at that point. Open the door. Anybody just ignore that door. The kitty cat on the roof. Hi, Sunny. Top of the morning to ya. Well, more like noon, actually. It turns out Hero's not coming back until around dinner today, so I thought I'd drop by a little later. Mom was having me buy some stuff at Fairway Plaza before he comes back, and I thought it might be funner if we went together. Do you want to come along, Sunny? Of course you do. Come on. Let's go! The orange cat looks hungry. Feed it some fish. We could feed the cat! I'll be back, cat. Don't worry. My pet. Kel smells. What the heck? What happened here? Dang it, it must have been Aubrey and this scooter gang. Sunny, be honest, do I smell? Oh, I don't have to answer that, do I? Okay. Can I pet your dog? Okay. Sorry. Jeez. I can't remember which houses I can go to and not go to. I need a fish. And I need to do my jobs. Where do I start? Well, I guess I'll start on the road we're at. Not get too far away. Just feels so random to knock on a stranger's door and to be like, hi, you don't know me, but can I go into your home? Okay, no. Okay. Whew, okay. Living on our own street. Anything down here? Hey, is this Aubrey's house? Okay. Bye, Aubrey. Nobody wants to talk to strange children. I can't imagine why. Wasn't this the wallpaper house? This is the leaky faucet guy, though. Ah, church. Money! Hi, Pastor. I've been getting a strange feeling from the cemetery here all day today. That's creepy. Oh, no. Cemetery books. You can't read the language on most of the covers. Okay, so let me get to the cemetery then. Aubrey's bike is gone. Ooh, nope. Are we gonna fight some ghosts? Oh dear. Grand piano, but not scribbled with Omori. Oh! Flowers. No flowers? That's sad. Oh, we can't run. Oh, puzzle. Sad. Something in the air seems amiss today. The spirits, they are howling. It sounds like they're preparing a welcoming party. Someone close by may be joining them soon. That's ominous. What's with that look? You think I'm crazy or something? Don't be so quick to judge. You'd believe too if you've seen what I've seen. It's so sad when it's like kids and there's puzzle pieces and teddy bears. This is a big cemetery. Ooh, what is this? Symbol of Fairway Town is supposed to represent a gateway to a better life. You remember learning about it in class, and you were all in elementary school, and you can't remember all the details. Oh, what's this? White Egret Orchard. A pattern. Our dearest Mari. The sun shined brighter when she was here. Mari, it feels like so long ago already. I still think about her all the time. I'm sure you do too. You know, when Mari passed away, Hiro really stopped caring about everything. He didn't want to get out of bed for school or even eat. He stopped taking care of himself, stopped baking and cooking. It was like that for almost a year. Mom and Dad didn't know what to do either. We all tried to help him, be supportive, but nothing was really working. One night, I went over to him while he was all huddled up in his blankets and started saying stuff like how we all miss him and how we want him to get better, how everyone is really worried, how Mari wouldn't want to see him like this. I thought I was helping him, but Hiro got angry. He suddenly got up and started screaming and yelling at me about a bunch of stuff. Some of it was pretty hurtful too, but I think I blocked out a lot of it. His eyes were already super red, but the more he yelled at me, the harder he cried. I tried my best to calm him down, but whatever I said just made him worse. I'd never seen Hiro do anything close to that before. It really took me by surprise, and I was so scared that, well, I started crying too. Eventually, Mom and Dad ran into our room and rushed over to him to hug him and calm me down. They completely ignored me. I think that's where Hiro got his senses back, because he ran to me and hugged me right away. Just kept apologizing over and over. But at least Hiro got a lot better after that. He started taking care of himself again and focusing on school a lot more, joining a bunch of extracurricular stuff. He's naturally good at everything, but he still works really hard, so I'm proud of him. I guess he's a lot more closed off now than he used to be, but I'm really just glad to have my brother back. Anyway, sorry for the long story. I don't think I've ever told anyone that before. It's not his fault, but I still think Hiro blames himself for Mari's death. Hiro never visited here. Not even once. I know it really hurts, but maybe it might be good for him. I don't know. It's really sad. It almost sounds like... I mean, I don't want to jump to the conclusion that whatever happened with Mari actually had something to do with Hiro. I mean, Kel is saying, like, Hiro blames himself, but I guess I'm coming from this perspective that it's really common for us to blame ourselves, even if we have nothing to do with what happened. But Kel is talking about Hiro feeling depressed. You know, not being interested in things that he used to be interested in, and really closing himself off, and having a hard time seeing that too. You know, because it's not like we can just help other people as much as we may want to. So, like, Kel was talking about how he was trying to help his brother, but also, like, they're parents, but we can't just change people's emotions as much as we may like to. And that makes me wonder if, you know, we learn from everything that's happened to us. We learn from every experience and everything. So it makes me wonder if even the Hiro that we have today is still more closed off and is still carrying a part of that, but has kind of seen how that impacts their friends and family and doesn't want to feel like they're burdening others. So it's decided to be, you know, I don't know, more productive according to, like, how our society talks about things. But that doesn't necessarily change how we feel, though. You know, how productive we are by society standards, what we do or don't do, the actions that we take, doesn't isn't always a reflection on how we feel. I also got a feeling from how Kel was talking about themselves that maybe they decided to take on maybe like this jokester kind of role. So like the brother, you know, he describes his brother as like always being the one who's good at everything. You know, like the brother's almost like this golden child type thing. Probably a bad way to describe it, but like Hero's just, he's the straight A kid. He's the jock. He's just, you know, he's the one who he's always good at this stuff. And it sounds like Kel is the class comedian of the family. And like he's leaned into that more as a way to cope. So it's kind of like, I can't be upset if I'm trying to make everybody else laugh. And all of that really sucks. Especially because they describe this situation as though, so thinking about the books, these kids hung out so much that they watched TV together every week from 8 to 11. It was all super structured in that way. In this tiny town where everybody knows each other. So who knows too how the family's handling it, like the parents. Basil hasn't been taking care of his flowers lately. I hope he feels better soon. His flowers need him. I'm just gonna knock on your door right in front of you. So, can I not go to people's houses until they invite me in, like vampire rules? I could have sworn that some of these are it's been a while, but aren't some of these the same places? Aren't you the artist? Oh, my dog Lucas ran out of the door again. He's always trying to get out of the house. Sometimes I wonder if he only lives here for the food. I mean, it sounds like a dog. Where'd he go this time? I don't know, but I'll look for him. Maybe with fish. Okay, so we need fish and a dog. And to not stand in the street. One of these houses is the tutoring house, and the English house. Just walk in. It is vampire rules. Once we've been invited in, you can't get rid of us. That's how that works. Is there seriously just nobody here? Just what are your like, we could be robbing you right now. We're not. Like, I could take your computer. I get the impression that this is set in the 80s, the 90s. Computers are computers are expensive now, but computers are super expensive then. Where are your parents? Oh, hey there, tutor. Actually, I have a big favor to ask. I've been cramped in this room all summer. I keep hearing the other kids hanging out outside while I'm at my desk with my nose stuck in these worksheets. I just want to go out and play in the park, even if it's just for a day. My mom said she would be out running errands all day today, so this is probably the only chance I'll get. Can you help me finish today's worksheet? I just want some fresh air. Yeah, totally. Like, kids should be kids. Really? Wow, you're the best tutor ever, mister. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, go play. I'm free! Like, sure, math, science, English, all that stuff is important too, but so is having fun, and so is building up relationships with other people in our life. No? I think Hero in the game said that balance is important. Yeah, let's finish the math worksheet. Don't get me wrong, like, you know, don't plagiarize and pay someone to do your work. Like I'm doing in the game. But I think you get what I mean. 7 + 2 = 9. I'm not good at math. 95. Oh no, these ones aren't as super obvious. What is the link code? Oh, no, 8. Let's go with 8. I'm not doing a Z-score. I'm not. This is where I'm starting to lose my ability to do the math of this. Round to the nearest third decimal. Well, 7 point whatever that is. Sure. Sorry, Brent. I don't think I did that right. Math is not my forte. Let's test my ability to do English. Oh, good. That wasn't English house, was it? Oh my gosh, I can't walk even. Is this the tutoring house? Kel, like, there's a lot of back out through the doorway. Hi! Oh, hi, Mr. Tutor! Sorry, this may seem kind of selfish of me, but you see my dad isn't home today because he's out running errands. Is everybody out running errands today? I've been sitting in my room all summer, and I just want one day to play at the park. Can you please... Everybody's gonna be at the park and out running errands. Can you please finish my worksheet for today so he doesn't notice? I promise I'll be home before it gets dark, so please don't tell him. Sure. I thought so. Have fun. Wait, you mean you'll let me go? Oh, thank you, Mr. Tutor. You're the best. Yeah. I don't know if I'll get it right. Yay, I'm really going to the park. I wonder what I should do first. I know. I want to play in the sandbox. Yeah. Yeah, your dad will never notice when you come home with sand everywhere. Can't wait. Thanks again, mister. I'm gonna go have some fun. Have fun. Oof, let's see. Trey's language worksheet. Finish it. Is that an option to not finish it? So, like, to tell her you're gonna finish it and then to not finish it? Oh, that sounds cruel. In this sentence, this glass of lemonade is blank refreshing. Which prefix is correct? This glass of lemonade is... Well, not disfreshing, unfreshing. It would be refreshing. What is the correct abbreviation for the word wait? What word means to move forward on the hands and knees? Slither. I mean, I suppose you could use that word, but that would be like very unsettling. Crawl. I feel like I did way better on Joy's. Sorry, Brent. Not so good. I'm not very good at maths. Can I turn off your fireplace? Yeah. So it's not being like used while no one's at home. Sounds like how fires get started. Isn't this the older lady's house? Oh, I love the TV on. Did I take your trash? Yeah! I did. I didn't get a trash. Yeah. Smells like rotten food in here. Looks like sweet. She's such a sweetheart and we love each other. Okay. Can I... You have anything new to say? Almost maimed you. Golden says, my time in the arena has left me on the edge. I'm a bit of a gladiator, as it were. I remember my days in the console. How I perpetuated my powers of impunity on the unsuspecting combatants that decided to traverse their souls into the barest of my blood. No hands. I need not shelter of a mighty utensil, but the Barrett of the crowd as they rode for more. Just be careful around me, I'm dangerous. Where's your mom, grandma? Just want to check if she needs her meds. Why, hello again! I must thank you for helping me get my medicine yesterday. You know, you kids remind me of two of my sons when they were young. Those two are quite different from each other, but got along very well. People would always say they balanced each other out. I may not look it, but I'm turning 64 this year. I've had 7 kids in my lifetime. Holy cow. But everyone's moved out except my eldest son and my youngest daughter. My eldest son never leaves his room, though, so he probably won't ever leave. Can I take your trash for you? Where's your daughter? I haven't met her, as far as I know. Keeping in all the rooms. Oh, I didn't want it. I didn't want to look at your family photos. Oh, that's right, the love letter. Okay, well, alright. Okay. Still need a dog and fish for a cat. And anything else I stumble upon. Is that the All-American guy? Oh, Brett. They're actually playing. It's cute. Hop and a hop and a hop. Wait, who said that? Is this Nose and the other one? This is so much fun. Huh. Life's been kind of stressful lately, but people watching here helps me put things in perspective. I might make it a habit to come to this park more often. I guess sometimes all it takes is to relax and stop and smell the roses. I have more trash. Yeah, I have trash. Oh, $2. Hey, pal. It's good to see you. God, these new recycletists folk have been showing up lately, making a real big change around here. This is the first time I've seen so many people taking the initiative to pick up trash. It makes my job a whole lot easier. Something about them feels a little fishy, though. I mean, followers of the holy bin all have littered. All must accept that they are trash. I mean, not very often you see someone laying on their head like that. I mean, I think it's one thing to daydream. I think it's another to daydream so much that you can't tell what is reality and what isn't reality. Like that level of dissociation. Quite a bit. Can I have pie? Oh, the blue-haired girl, the one who likes the shells. Hi, Cal and Sunny. If you see any seashells, can you bring them to me? They're kind of hard to find around here, but I'll make sure it's worth it. Can I have a burger? Making patties is hard work, but once I sink my teeth into that tender, juicy burger, it's gonna be all worth it. I can almost taste it now. Dear, pay attention. The patties are burning. Oh, shoot. Thanks, hon. That was close. What a lovely day for a picnic. I brought my specialties, chicken pot pie, lemon pie, and of course, my world-famous apple pie. That is a lot of pie. Hi, Basil. I expected him to disappear. Hey, Kel. Hey, Sunny. What's up, Basil? Nice to see you out and about. Are you feeling better after yesterday? Huh? You look so sad. Or scared. Yesterday? What do you mean? You had a big stomach ache, didn't you? That's why you had to go to the bathroom? Ah! Oh, right. Yes, I feel much better now. I mean, I'm pretty anxious. Do you just want to hang out with us today? Sunny's not going to be around for much longer, you know. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. Sorry. Don't worry. You don't have to force yourself. You can always catch up later. Yeah, you're right. Okay, then. See you later, then, I guess. Oh, Basil. Okay. Who's this? Did I talk to you? Wow, there's a nice view. Okay. Well, this feels like a good place to stop. I have no idea what is going to happen in the real world, and I feel like I need to brace myself. But let's see. We finished everything with Sweetheart. So, and Sweetheart was whisked away with Captain Spaceboy, and now I'm wondering if that will come back again, because I didn't expect Captain Spaceboy to come back again. Captain Space Husband. And we started with the real world again at day 2. And there's like side questy type errands that I want to do. Visited the cemetery. It's really sad. Kind of seeing how some things get pieced together, like little bits and pieces. The game gives you the narrative with little bits and pieces here and there, like with those books, right? And there's this theme of the friends and Mari and the stairs and music, because with the piano and the violin and things like that. But really interested to see how it all continues to come together. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on how the game and the videos are going so far, and I will see you guys in the next video.